Hi, Jessie Nebulous here, and today we're going to be doing a speed paint of a dragon from start to finish. So what's a little bit different about this particular video versus some of the other videos that I've done on the channel already is that most of the other ones were portraits. And this, well, I guess technically it's a portrait of a dragon, but it's not a portrait of a human person. So I was able to add the sketching phase in the video because generally when I have a reference, I have to use my phone to look at the reference. You know, when it's a person, I need to get the shadows and the proportions and all of that correct. So I'm unable to both look at the reference and use my phone to record. So in this case, I was able to. So we actually get the sketching portion. So that's kind of fun. You can see like from the exact bits of nothingness to the end of its creation. And I don't need a reference for dragons at this point because I'm part of the Artist Amino, which is a community of artists, obviously. And they have a challenge this month for the month of August. They have the Smogest challenge, which is drawing 31 dragons in 31 days. And I'm up to day, well, it's only, I forget what day it is, but I think I'm on dragon 27 because I doubled up a couple of days to get ahead in case I wanted to take a day off, which I did. I took a day off from dragons because, boy, after drawing dragons for a month, you get kind of sick of drawing dragons. So at this point, I'm just ready for the challenge to be done. But it certainly helped. If you're having trouble drawing something, I suggest you just make a point to draw it every day. Maybe not for a full month, but every day for 2 weeks. And see where you can get, because now I can draw dragons without a reference. I could probably still use a reference if I was doing a full body, just for an idea of proportion. But even without it, even without a reference, I could probably still do pretty decent. So, okay, we got everything lined in and we're grabbing the watercolor, doing a light blue wash. I was going to do a background, but I forgot to tape the paper down before I did the line art. And after that, it was just too late. So there will be no background at this point. It would have just been a wash of some kind anyway, probably orange. But there's nothing wrong with a white background for a quick illustration like this. And just doing a light blue wash all over. I like this dragon. He looks unimpressed by me, doesn't he? He's just like, So, just going in with the watercolor. And once that dries, I'm going to pull out my Prismacolors, which are fabulous colored pencils. They're a recent addition to my tools. My boyfriend was kind enough to give me 2 sets of Prismacolors, and so shout out to him because I absolutely love them. They're amazing. I've never had a very good high quality art supply before. I use just the bare basics because that's what I can afford, because art supplies can get pretty pricey. Though as far as colored pencils go, these aren't as expensive as like some of the really expensive ones like Polychromos and Luminance. So if you're looking for a good quality colored pencil that's not going to break your bank, I definitely would invest in Prismacolor because the colors are great. The only problem I've run into is that the lead likes to break when you sharpen it. Other than that, they're fantastic. The colors are lovely. They're creamy. They're smooth. When you put them down, it feels like butter. I love them. And I kind of wish I hadn't done the dragon's eye, that greenish yellow, because he looks kind of like he has jaundice. Like someone needs to check this dragon's liver to make sure it's working correctly. So yeah. We're coming up towards the end of this speed paint and the end of the video. I hope you like my little dragon here. I think I'm going to do one more pass over of the mane, and then we'll be about done. And I love that color. Just see how nice the colors are? Like if I did several passes a color, it would look so amazing. I just didn't want to spend all day doing colored pencil because it's a slow medium. And I was fine with it just being a quick illustration. Ooh, I also forgot I added another light blue to the mix. So I still got a little more depth. Look at how much more depth, even just one more wash. I call it a wash, even though it's technically a dry medium. It's a wash of color still. So good. Well, thank you for joining me. Check back on Fridays at noon. I'll have another video. Please like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you next time. Bye.